Hey everyone, it's Vigilante, and this is Spider-Man Noir number 4. I've been following this series since issue 1, and we are on issue 4 now out of 5, I think. And I've really been enjoying this mini-series by, I think her first name is Margaret Stoll. And let me just get to the title page. If there is one. There we go. Yeah, right at the beginning. Yeah, Margaret Stoll and Juan uh, Furry Furira. I do my best there. Anyway, it's Spider-Man set in the mid 30s, and so of course that's a time period that I've always really enjoyed, um, and I really like all of the nostalgia there, kind of the pre-World War II. Um, you know, the airships and the Art Deco and all those hard boiled detective stories. I've always just enjoyed, um, that setting. And so it's really cool to see Spider Man in that setting. And I first learned about Spider Man Noir from the Shattered Dimensions game. Um, but this is actually my first time reading a comic about him. Of course, he was portrayed in this Spider-Man. Um, why am I blanking on the name? Into the Spider Verse um, movie, animated movie, of course. Um, and I think that's kind of why this miniseries was spawned, was because that character was so popular. But he was actually, of course, created before that movie came out. Anyway, so again, we have the nice Chadwick Boseman tribute here, and a really cool cover. It's sometimes these more art centric covers. Sometimes they get on my nerves because it's like it's not actually showing anything. Um, but it just looks so cool, and I don't know if you can see the detail that well on camera, but it's like you can actually see like the dimensions of the mask. It's like it looks like there's kind of two layers to it over the mouth, and then the cowl, and then of course the goggles there. And even this, him um, shooting his webs, it's pretty awesome, and the jacket flying behind him. So here's the rundown. If you want to read that, or I would recommend going and getting the first three of these. And anyway, so Spider-Man is helping, or was helping, this scientist historian find a secret burial place, and they were trying to beat the Nazis to it. So it kind of feels like an Indiana Jones story in a way. Um, and anyway, the scientist ends up being, spoilers, a Nazi. And that's where this picks up here, right where it's revealed she's a Nazi. Also, part of this excursion is Natasha Romanoff, and as we'll see on this next page, or page or two, um, Tony Stark, which I was kind of confused because it's like, so this is Earth something something something. It's not our Earth. So all of the Marvel characters are like trans like transcribed to the 30s. So it's still Tony Stark. It wouldn't be Howard Stark, which in our universe it would have been Howard Stark, who was alive in the 30s. So I guess, and I don't know where Captain America would fit into this, because of course in our universe Captain America hasn't been created yet. But since, everything is moved backwards into this time, is Captain America like a Civil War hero now. I don't know. That would be interesting to find out. Um, so, anyway, they have Peter captured. They have the troop surrounded, and then the pilot named who was just being called Harry um, is revealed to be a Wakandan warrior, one of the Dora Milaje. I think that's how you Dora Milaje. Milaje. I don't know. However you say that. One of the guards that we see in the Black Panther movie, actually. Um, and you could kind of tell something was about to happen right here because it's like there's a narrator, um, a third person narrator, and it says, "But Harry also knows something else. There are many ways to lose a battle, but only one battle that cannot be lost." So it's like, yeah, she's about to do something, but then it's like she whips out in full Wakandan battle gear and has these friggin' staffs. Did not really see that coming, and so that was kind of cool. Another really cool thing about this series is just the art. It's like this black and white, um, very vintage, like, yeah, gritty looking, noir, look. But then they also have added colors to make certain things pop. So like the robe here is popping, and there's like some more. I don't know. It's like a very slight hint of gold on the body armor. But then it's like when you look at it from a distance, it kind of just all looks like black and white, and I don't know. It's a very cool effect. And I want to give credit, of course, where credit is due to the artist, of course, who I mentioned earlier, and then gosh, there's not even a colorist, so it's all this Juan Ferrer, Ferreira. Anyway, fantastic job, so cool. So anyway, she starts to fight off the Nazis, and she says, may my blades prove true, and then Tony Stark flies in, and it's kind of the cavalry coming in, and gosh, I'm trying to, is it the next page? Yeah, it's the next page. But so Peter, flips out a web and attaches to the bottom of the plane, and he grabs Natasha, and I guess her name is revealed to be Hurry. And anyway, so they make their escape, and Tony Stark says, if only our prototype suit was ready for action. And he says that to his assistant. So kind of a foreshadowing to Iron Man there. But anyway, so then we get the story about this item that they've been searching for this whole time. It's this Mikran crystal. Basically, it holds enough power to end the known universe. Of course, always gonna be high stakes here. um, so they find the temple, the pyramid that they're looking for, and it's a Nazi dig site, so they have to sneak their way in. Meanwhile, this is the 30s version of Electro, which I thought is really cool. He's like this kind of steampunk electrician looking guy, and he's got like this electric wand hooked up to a battery pack. It's very cool. So anyway, this is the scientist who, actually, I think they're in Babylon, and this whole thing has been like about the Byzantines, not Egyptians, not pyramids. My bad. Anyway, so she's the Byzantiest who's looking for this thing, and she's helping the Nazis, and they're having this long dialogue conversation, and Electro just gets fed up with it, and he's like, "To much talking, and he just electrifies the ground and makes the Nazis do. His head literally explodes, and it looks like his hands do as well. It's like, dang, jeez. So that burst of electricity, I guess it triggers the crystal, which is connected to the big power source, and it kind of starts to mutate. Well, kind of, it does start to mutate this dude. I mean, dang, look at that. That just, eesh, that looks painful. But man, that is some crazy good art. Jeez. So yeah, Electro's like transformed more into like this beast type thing. Um, so then we get back to the troop, and they're inside the temple now, and they get attacked by this swarm of cicadas. But of course, that's not the um, real danger. Turn the page and find out it's a friggin' giant cicada bug thing, and so they they started to fight it. And man, she's really good with this spear thing. She like gets this bug right in the eye, and so they defeat that. And this whole thing, I mean, just look at this whole panel right here. That just looks like something right out of Indiana Jones, and it's really cool to see like that old 30s kind of swashbuckling uh, archaeologist vibe coming through here. I really, really like it. So anyway, they are being followed by Electro and the treacherous scientist, and so they begin to fight. And the closer Electro's getting to this crystal, the more he's being mutated. And so then the crystal starts to pull Spider-Man in. And, check this out. So apparently, if you get too close to this thing, it starts to just mutate the crap out of you. And so you see Peter Parker, he's sprouting other arms and like getting this very spider look to him, and that's kind of like the finished mutation right there. So he's got like, I don't know, red eyes now, and four, no, 6 arms plus his legs. He's got these very spider-like fingers, and man, look at that face. It's very creepy looking in a way, but very cool. And again, it's just the artist on this is so good, and you got to give credit to the writer too. This is some great storytelling. Um, but so apparently it doesn't like mess with you mentally because he's still like in control of his mind, and he tosses the crystal to the Wakandan warrior. Um, and then Electro does like this smash, ground smash, sends the Wakandan flying, and then I don't really know. It looks like it explodes. I guess I don't really know. Um, but here on the last page, again a close up of this mutated Peter. But it breaks open this door to the underworld. I guess the crystal explodes, and that unlocks this gateway to the underworld, which I guess is the power that was contained by that meteorite. I guess I don't know. But anyway, here is basically Spider-Man's rogue gallery, and I guess Peter says you're all supposed to be dead, and I mean Electro's right there, so I guess this is where I guess he died here, and then I don't know. Anyway, there's this gateway to the underworld, and it looks like this is Sandman and maybe the Hobgoblin and Green Goblin or something like that, and I don't know who that would be. Maybe Vulture. This maybe looks like Morbius, and I don't really know who that would be. It looks kind of like Captain Marvel, which would be funny for her to be a Spider-Man villain, but anyway, that's where it ends, and you see this awesome cover for the next issue. He's got his fedora in hand, and his mask is splitting right here. And it comes out October 28th, 3 days before Halloween. So anyway, I will for sure be picking that up, and I highly recommend this series if you're into 30s adventure stories or want something that's just a really fun read. There's not a whole lot of like character building. It's just a plain and simple fun story, um, which is the basic comic book function is a fun story to help you escape into another world. This does it. Go buy it, and let me know what you think. And that's where this video ends. So thank you all for watching. And if you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And I hope you're all getting your notifications. And I shall see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.